magical
madness.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Magical Madness Monday.
Yes,
Hi.
we strongly welcome you.
Yes, we're glad that you're here. We're glad that you're here even after maybe reading the title, but maybe because you read the title, that's why you're here.
Boy, do we have a treat for you guys
We're
today.
pretty excited. Before we get into today, how are you, Austin?
I'm good. It has been last week was quite the week.
Yes, yeah. Last week was very, very busy, but good things
Yeah,
out of last week. And we mentioned it in the coffee talk, but we got a new car.
we did. Long time coming, I'll say
Yes,
that.
I named her Turk
You did.
from Tarzan. Because, well,
I just let you name the cars.
yeah, I was pretty excited because I like to name things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really, I like to name inanimate objects and animals. So those are like my two things that I always name.
Yes.
If there's an animal outside and I see it multiple times, I will name it.
Yep.
And I like to name inanimate objects and specifically cars and trailers. So Turk is now a part of the family.
Yes. Very excited to have Turk part of our lives.
Yes. So that was if you ever bought a car, you know.
Yeah. And two, like we didn't go through a dealership. We
Yeah.
drove a couple hours away and met the person, and
Yeah, when like private sell.
which is how I bought all my cars up to this point.
Yeah.
And I've had success so far, but you really have to do your research and dig, and been
Yeah.
looking for probably a solid 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, it's been a really long time that you've been looking.
Yeah.
And we've just been talking about cars, going back and forth. And I think this car was the original car that we like talked about.
Mm-hmm.
We went in to go buy a car, and then we've like shifted.
Probably 3 or 4 times, and then came back around. I'm like, this is the one.
This is the one. Yeah. And then it just showed up and it was perfect. And we finally got to like drive her for a good amount of time today, like when we're recording this. And so we were pretty excited.
Yep.
We're both like, I'm so glad we bought this.
Yeah, we've needed a new one for a while.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was a big part of last week. That's why the coffee talk was not Halloween Town 3.
Yeah, we had no time to watch that movie.
Yeah, we were just too exhausted from
yeah.
a lot of things, but
We'll watch it this week for sure. I'm excited for Austin to watch it. If you haven't listened to the coffee talks, go listen to them. But the first two, watching them with Austin, these being things that I've grown up watching and still watch, this is just hilarious to watch him watch it, me knowing like what it is, and then you watching it for the first time. Like, as in, how do you watch this every year?
yeah. I enjoy watching them with you.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad because I'll look over when a part is going to happen, and then you're watching it, and then I think you can tell I'm looking at you, and then you look at me, and it's the face. That you look
Or
at
I
me
just
with,
start
and
shaking my head.
It's the shaking of the head.
But and then to those first two, I have definitely been dozing a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to try to watch this next one a little earlier.
Yeah.
But I think the rest of the movies that I have lined up for Spooky Fridays are going to be better than Halloween Town. I think you're going to enjoy watching them better than Halloween Town. The two of them I'm not sure about, but I know you've watched parts of those two because I watched those two multiple times during the year.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to hold out. Like, I haven't watched those two. If you're a Disney person, you probably know which one I'm talking about. It's a classic. But I haven't watched it this year yet.
And I don't really know any of these.
No.
You've mentioned a couple that are on the list coming up.
Yeah. But I've changed the list like a couple of times because of scheduling and
Yeah.
like the movies. So
Right.
it's fun. Spooky Fridays, fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've been enjoying them.
Yeah. And it's all like spooky down here, so it's fun to watch a spooky movie down here.
We just put our skeleton up today outside.
We did.
Yep.
Yep. The skeleton
He's
is
sitting on our
up.
porch.
Yep.
What's his name?
Stevie.
Stevie.
Yeah. Stevie's on the porch, and then we got our ghosties out there too.
Yep.
I have 3 ghosts that are like They're cute. I don't like scary Halloween stuff
Our
at
outdoor
all.
decorations are very minimal. We have one skeleton on the bench, a couple ghosts in the yard,
Yeah.
and then just some orange lights on our porch.
I don't like scary decorations at all, and I still don't like them like to this day. Um, but we did go into Home Depot today,
Oh yeah.
and Home Depot has like a ton of. Are they considered animatronics or what are they considered?
I mean, I guess
In a
they
way,
move. It's your typical.
like your typical Halloween decorations that
Yeah.
turn on when you like
Yeah.
move past them. And I don't like those at all. Like I really don't. I don't like to be scared. I don't like when like I walk past and I don't know if something's gonna jump out at me. I don't really like that at all. But there was one there that was a troll, and it reminds me of what we're gonna talk about today. And I was like, I want him because this reminded me of Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
And I wanted that troll, and I still thinking about that troll. We didn't see what he actually does, but I was like, this I could put this in my lawn and be happy.
Well, that's a good segue
Yes.
into what we're talking about today.
Talking about Lord of the Rings.
This is not Disney.
This is not Disney, but we're gonna make it a little Disney at the end.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be not Disney. But these are my favorite movies.
Yeah, we've mentioned it quite a few times in past podcasts, but yeah, Madison.
And
I love these two.
Yeah. I don't think that we could do a podcast without doing all of our favorite things. Disney is definitely the top favorite things, I would say, for us. Obviously, that's what we do for the whole podcast. But we got to sprinkle in our other favorite things too, right?
Of course, yeah. For sure.
And so today we're talking Lord of the Rings. And I don't know if you're listening to this because you just listen or because you're like Lord of the Rings, I'll listen to that. Or if you've never watched Lord of the Rings, I hope that after today you want to watch it.
Yeah.
But there will be spoilers about Lord of the Rings, so I guess
if movies ever made.
If you don't want spoilers, we're going to let you know what happens in these, but they have been out since the early 2000s, so
you've had your chance.
You did have your chance, but I just watched them, which we'll talk about in this episode. But Lord of the Rings, but make it a little Disney. But I do have a question of the day that will go with it. Why do you think Lord of the Rings still holds up today?
Man, I feel like there's a lot of reasons.
There is a lot of reasons.
I think the music is some of the greatest music in any movie.
Yes.
I don't know. It hits.
Yes.
And when you hear that, especially if you've watched them,
Riders of Rohan,
boom, you know right away. That's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
They did, and the CGI still holds up today.
Yes.
I don't know like why. I mean,
Yeah.
it looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming they spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
And they didn't skimp out on like orcs and stuff.
Yes.
They actually use makeup.
Yes.
Which a lot of movies nowadays, they would just rather make a human being or a creature CGI.
Yes.
So that was big for me.
Yes. Yes.
Acting, fantastic.
Yes.
I mean, this whole storyline is I don't think you can beat that storyline. Thank you, J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yes, for writing these books.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
All of the things.
All those reasons, I think, for me are why they still beat out many movies today.
Yeah. Yep. I would agree with all of those. My big things, you mentioned them, but special effects makeup. I think that's why it holds up today because it uses CGI well, even when they didn't have the greatest CGI technology. Because they obviously don't have it from what's today, but they did that plus special effects.
Yes.
And I think that's what is the difference between, so like for this whole storyline, like half of the characters are supposed to be 4 feet tall. And so they used like special effects makeup as well as like shooting in a distance and shooting at like different areas. I can't remember the like exact term for it. But they shoot with like a bunch of space in between them, so these people look so much shorter than these people, and then they put it together. And I think doing that versus just making this guy mostly CGI. Like,
Mhm.
there's only one character that's all CGI basically the whole time, which is Gollum.
Yeah, but they used a
But they used
motion
him.
actor.
Yes.
Right. So
Andy Serkis is incredible in that.
Yep.
So I think that was the difference. Like other CGI characters they make now, they're just fully CGI.
Like the big trolls were obviously CGI and stuff like that, but they weren't like acting. They were just in there for a minute.
They're not the only thing that's in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're also having special effects as well. Like special effect characters in there as well.
Yeah.
And then I think the storyline is like a very universal storyline in
classic good and evil.
Yep, classic good and evil, and I think anybody can watch that. Like anybody can get into it and appreciate that because
literally no language, super clean,
very clean.
Obviously
besides violence,
some violence, but
but it's like fantasy.
I'd wait till your kid's 13, before they watch it. Whatever.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, our child would probably watch them very young, but just close your eyes.
Yeah, don't look.
Don't look. But yeah, that's why I think they still hold up today and I asked that question because me and Austin always talk about how these movies hold up today.
Yep.
So something that we always do, which I think we've mentioned before, which kind of is like why we're doing this episode right now, because we're fresh off this, is every year we go and see these in the movie theater.
Yep. There's a theater near us once a year, 3 weeks back to back. They do first week, the first movie, second, and then third. Mm-hmm. All extended versions.
All extended.
And it's just a fun tradition we do now.
Yes. And if you know nothing about Lord of the Rings, there's 3 movies. The Fellowship of the Ring is the first one. Then you have Two Towers.
2 Towers, yep.
Is that it?
I believe so. The 2 Towers or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Return of the King.
Return of the King. Mm-hmm. I was like, because I always call it Two Towers, but I actually don't know if that's the full name, and I think it is.
I think that's the full name. I don't think I'm missing anything.
Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. But those are the 3 movies, and then they made them in theatrical versions, which is how they came out in the movie theater, and then they also had extended versions, which the extended versions have like hours more of footage. It's not hours, but like it adds hours to this movie. It's a significant amount more, which is all like the deleted scenes, but they're put into the movie, and that's what they play.
Yep.
So
yeah, it's not like bloopers. It's actually like extra content that just they had to cut. But to me, it adds a lot.
It adds a ton.
And the movies are. I mean, the third movie is over 4 hours long.
Yes, with extended version. I don't know how long it is without extended version because
it's 3 something.
Yeah, we don't ever watch it. No. So tell me about your first time watching Lord of the Rings. It might be hard for you. I don't know if you remember.
I do actually, because it was my very first PG-13 movie I ever watched.
Oh, did you say that before?
I think so.
That sounds right. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
But me and my brother had some friends, and they were telling us about it. So this wasn't really that like long after these movies came out. Yeah. It came out early 2000s. It was probably like before 2010 that we watched. It was definitely before 2010. So it was probably like they've been out for maybe 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And they were just telling us about him. And I already kind of knew about him, but I didn't know anything about the storyline. So called my dad, said, "Hey, can I watch this?"
Yeah.
And he said yes.
Yeah. It was a fun first PG-13 movie.
We watched, I think, either 1 and 2 or just the first one at their house, and then they gave us the DVDs, and we watched them extended. That was the very first time we seen them was extended.
Okay.
They gave us the DVDs to take home.
Okay.
The third one literally had 3. It was on 3 DVDs.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
The third one? Well, because then they didn't used to make DVDs that were that long. Like, do you remember?
DVDs were like
they didn't
fairly new technology at that point.
Yeah, when they were new, like there was a certain amount of time that you could put on like one DVD. Because I remember like
some you had to flip the disc.
Yeah, flip the disc for the second part or for the special edition.
This is stuff like our parents would tell us with like
VCR
and cassette tapes. But now we're gonna tell our kids about DVDs and.
Well, yeah, we have DVDs, so I'll keep like doing DVDs.
Yeah, we still have a lot of DVDs. DVDs will still be around for a little while, but I mean, you
I don't
can't
know.
buy.
Can you even buy DVD
I
players?
don't think
Like,
so. No,
I
I
mean,
never see
there's
them.
Blu-rays that you could probably still buy, I'm assuming. Like Blu-ray
You could.
players.
I mean, you could still buy them on. I mean, you could probably still find them on Amazon, but in a retail store, no, they're gone.
Or like a GameStop or somewhere like that.
GameStop.
Well, or is that the right?
I don't know.
Like disc replay is what I was thinking.
Maybe, okay.
Like somewhere like that.
Dude, I still miss the days of like going to Family Video.
Oh, Family Video.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
There's something about that.
This would be a prime movie to get from Family Video, like for real.
Yeah.
So my first time watching Lord of the Rings was with you, and one of our coworkers at the time.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was his idea that we watched them. I think it was because he was
ragging on you because you had
because I'd never seen them, and and we talk about that kind of stuff. He knows that I would love them, and you're like, yeah, I guess you would like them. I've already watched all of them. I grew up watching them.
You kind of like it was. You reluctantly wanted to watch them.
I was like, whatever. Like, I don't like care that much. They're kind of long. Like, it was more of like a commitment thing. Like, I really got to watch them. And then I'm pretty sure he was like, you have to. He gave me his extended version DVDs. You have to watch them, and then you have to bring these back to me, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So then we had to watch them.
Yep.
And we watched all of them. I think in a weekend. Me and you did.
I think so.
I think it was 1, 2, 3.
Do you remember, like, was there an occasion we watched them where you just said, hey, we're going to watch these? I think we watched them at my apartment.
Yeah.
Right? At that time?
We did. We did. Because I think your brother watched the last one with us.
Did we watch them in extended?
Yes, we watched them in extended because that's the version he gave me.
Okay.
I watched the first one, and I just remember I could not get any of the names correct on any of the people.
You've gotten better. You still, there's still a couple you mess up.
But I could not get any, and I couldn't remember what their names were, and I remember calling the orcs. I was just like, these ogres. Yeah. I was getting so mad at the ogres, and
Boromir and Faramir.
Oh, well, I still say.
You still say that.
Anyways, and I remember we watched the first one, and I was like, okay, excited to watch the second one. Watch the second one. I was hooked, and these became my favorite movies. And then I remember we watched the last one, and it wasn't the same feeling as the second one, but then after that, I was like, I'll have to watch these all the time.
Yep.
I got really heavy into them. I wanted to watch them a lot more than once a year. I still do.
For me, it's like a once a year thing.
Yeah.
Because they're so long, it's a commitment.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I know the storyline backwards and front. At this point, I've seen them so many times. So
if they were not in the movie theater every year, I think that I would watch them more at home. But I think I get excited about the movie theater. The movie theater, I love going to movie theater. It's one of my favorite things to do. So like knowing that it's coming every year. But if it wasn't coming every year, I think I'd watch them a lot more at home.
Yeah.
Specifically Two Towers.
Yeah.
Which I think that brings us to our next segment. Well.
Okay.
What's your favorite movie of the three and why? And then we'll do least favorite too.
Okay. My favorite, which is most people's least, is the first one. Yeah. I don't know why. It's just like talk about that. It's just like starts out so happy.
Let's talk about it.
I don't know.
I think I know why.
It's hard for me to give a reason.
I think you like because that one is the most fall.
Maybe yeah. I know that's part of it probably.
I think that's why you like it. I think you find a lot of comfort in fall.
I just feel like there's less. I don't know. I feel like there's less really drawn out slow scenes for me.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean? Where some of the other movies kind of have some really slow, dull parts.
Yes.
And I don't know. I just like their journey that they're on in that movie. And the fellowship, the characters that they start out with the fellowship. Obviously, it kind of breaks up near the end of the movie.
Yeah. But when they first come together as a fellowship and then Frodo starts to walk away and Gandalf's like, you can lead the way, ring bearer. And he goes, Gandalf, which way?
Yeah. Which way do I go?
He said, left. Okay. And then walks. Which way to Mordor? That's what he says.
Yeah. But no, I think that's I feel like that's the best reasons I can give.
Yeah. And the Hobbit is in that one. This is like where you get full Hobbiton.
What is that? Hobbiton?
Isn't that what it's called?
What?
Like the Hobbit land?
Well, the Shire.
The Shire.
Where did you
Well,
get...
yes, the Shire, but what do they call something is called the Hobbit?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
As of right
Am
now,
I
I have
making
no
it
idea what
up?
you're talking about. Maybe.
Maybe
I
I
don't
make
remember
it up.
hearing anything about
The
Hobbit.
Shire. Okay, let's just ignore that I said that even though it's out there and I did say it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I know it's called The Shire. I love these movies. I really do.
You should really know that.
Well, I really do. They say something about Hobbiton, but I'm like, is that somebody's last name? Like one of the hobbits, is that one of their last names?
I don't know.
I don't either. Please, let's just move to.
Yeah,
I'll look it up
very
later.
well could be a thing. I don't know
though. But you get the Shire in the first one, which I love the Shire. The Shire is great.
You really don't see it much again until the very end of the third.
Yeah, very, very end, and it's not enough.
Yep.
They should have extended it in the third. They didn't extend the third enough. They needed to extend it more. No, let us be in the Shire even longer.
It's pretty rare I'm awake through that whole movie. Pretty rare.
Yeah. My favorite movie is Two Towers. That one, I think, it might always be my favorite. I think the battle at Helm's Deep is one of my absolute favorite things to watch. And
that is for sure the best battle of all three movies.
Yes, yeah. There is nothing like it. I am sitting up in my chair as soon as it's starting. I think that the music in the second one is phenomenal. I think it's the best music because you get the Riders of Rohan, and I think that might be my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Like anytime the Rohan music plays, I think that's my favorite. Like yeah. I'm ready. Get my horse. I'm ready for battle. Every time.
Give me my helmet, my sword.
The thing is, I would never be a rider of Rohan because I wouldn't get on a horse. But
yeah, and there's only one woman that was able to get on that.
There's
horse.
only one, and she did defeat the
She did.
What is
the Witch King?
I am no man.
Yeah,
that's what she says. But she doesn't say it like that.
I am no man.
Yeah. Oh, such a good part.
Yeah.
But I think that is my favorite, and it's my absolute favorite scene. And all of Lord of the Rings happens in the second movie. And I'm not going to talk about it. Maybe I do. When Gandalf comes. All of my favorite scene in all of Lord of the Rings happens in that movie.
That's what you're saying. Okay.
I thought I was going to be able to talk about it, and I don't know if I can. So that's why I was
through.
I was really trying.
The people got to know what your favorite scene is.
I'm going to try not to get emotional about it, but when
you got this.
It's at Helm's Deep. The battle is not looking good for my people. And the orcs are doing great. And Gandalf had already told them to look up at the sun at a certain time of the day. Yep. And
look to the east.
Look to the east. Look to the sun, And you're not going to help me out on this?
You want me to?
No,
I can. So what happens is the orcs from Isengard are advancing on the people of Rohan. They have to go to shelter. They go to Helm's Deep, but they realize they don't have enough people to fight these orcs. So Gandalf has to leave because when the king of Rohan was possessed, he banned a bunch of his army. So Gandalf went to go look for him and bring him back. And he told Aragorn, look to the east on the basically
certain time of the day.
Sunrise of the third day. And so Gandalf comes back with these riders as the battle's looking real bleak.
Yeah.
And saves the day.
Yep. And they ride out and then they see Gandalf. And that part is I couldn't talk about it because I was going to start crying, but as soon as you see Gandalf, it's like the hope is there. It becomes like the sun comes and he blinds the orcs and it's Gandalf and it's so good. But when I seen that scene for the first time, I was like, this is the best movie I've ever seen. This is the best moment.
Yeah, it really is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I love it. And I cry every time I think about it. And I cry every time I see it because this doesn't get as good as that. Okay, let's talk about our least favorite movies.
Our least favorite ones.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
kind of go back and forth about my least favorite.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Mine, I think, would be the third.
Okay.
Now, it's not because I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's just very long. I like the battle scenes. Like I like it more as it progresses near the end.
Yes. Yeah.
There's definitely it's real. I get really. I think my most emotional part of all three movies is at the end when Gandalf and Frodo leave.
Yeah.
And leave the three hobbits behind, and they're like devastated.
There's a lot of emotion in that third movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I do go back and forth if that one is my least favorite.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that I would cut out
Mm-hmm.
of that movie. And the thing is I would keep it still 4.5 hours long. I would just extend different parts of it.
Oh, I see.
I just really do not. So some of my least favorite parts are Frodo, first of all, and Gollum. I don't like to watch Gollum. I don't like any of their parts, all three of them. It makes me angry. It makes me upset to watch, especially in the third one.
Yeah.
And so I would cut out all of those parts and just keep the battle scenes longer and the very end of the movie, like after they've won, and then like the departing of Frodo and stuff. And Gandalf. I love that part.
Yeah.
But I am gonna go with the first one though.
Okay.
First one being
I
my
figured
least
you would,
favorite.
yeah. Which is my favorite.
Yeah. Makes sense though.
Yeah.
There's parts of that movie that I really love, but I think why that one is my least favorite is because it has, I think, one of my least favorite characters in it, which is Boromir.
Boromir. Boromir.
He just really makes me angry, like the whole time that he's on the screen. But then it's hard to say that's my least favorite because then you have like Galadriel's in that movie and you get introduced to her and I think she is just perfect.
Which one's Galadriel again? The elf?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. She's just fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And she's so cool to watch. But then Boromir's there and you're like, "Oh, you're just the worst."
Yeah.
But yeah,
he plays an important role though.
Yes, and he does he's not like, I like him later in the movie when he's not actually there, but like the memory of him is still there and like what happened and what he went through. But I really like Faramir. I think I said his name wrong again. Yeah, no, I did. I said it right.
You got to take away the N. There's no N.
Faramir.
Yep.
I like him a lot. I like that brother. So it's like, okay, you got to take them both.
Yeah.
Because Faramir's how he is because of his brother.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to do characters now. So least and favorite.
Least and favorite character. Favorite character's got to be Aragorn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
Like
Strider.
Yeah, he's like a man's man, but he's not like, he's like reserved and calm.
Very calm, very reserved the whole time.
Yeah.
But then he's like sticking up for his bros all the time.
He's like
he'll take charge.
He's like a silent leader.
Yeah, and you know he's very much a silent leader. That's really good description for him because he will sit back like he is the rightful king. Mm-hmm. Like, and he knows that he is.
Yeah.
But he knows he's not ready for it at that moment. Like in the first movie, he knows he's not ready to take on that until the third movie. So he just sits back and watches and helps where he can and doesn't ever like,
he knows like he's
title.
The heir of this throne.
Yeah.
And like he keeps it like he doesn't boast on it at all.
No. Not once, and he's very humble, and he's very much like just looking out for Frodo, like
Hmm.
especially in that first movie, and then as soon as like the second movie hits, he's doing everything he can to help Frodo while not being with him,
Hmm.
and he's also helping the humans. Like second movie, he's starting to take charge, starting to take the leadership,
Yep.
and then third movie, he's all in.
It's like we're winning this.
Yeah, yeah. And then he looks back at everybody for Frodo.
For
That
Frodo.
part. Yeah.
Least favorite. That's tough. I don't know if I've really talked much about my least favorite, but I feel like it would have to be Eowyn's dad, who would eventually be basically Aragorn's father-in-law. What's his name?
Lord Elrond? The elf? Lord Elrond?
Yeah, Elrond. Lord Elrond.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's your least favorite.
Yep. I just don't care for him a whole lot. I don't know why. I feel like
Yeah.
he's just boring.
And he's not very nice.
Yeah.
He doesn't really. It takes him a long time to overcome, and he does not listen to his daughter.
Yeah.
And he lied to her.
Yeah.
I don't like that. He lied to her about them not having. He knew that they were going to have a baby, that they could have a baby.
Yeah.
He did not tell her because he wanted her to be safe, and I don't like that.
Yeah, so
Because he's like, you'll be sad because he's gonna die because he's a human and you're not, and you'll just be grieving. Well, Dad, you didn't tell me I had a son too. I could still be around for my child. I just don't like that part at all.
and she's like battling she's wrestling, should I go and get on this boat and live forever and leave him,
Yes.
or should I wait this out?
Yes.
Because the light of Elrond or whatever, or light of
Well, yeah. She's attached to Frodo's life.
yeah.
Like she is attached to if this ring does or does not get destroyed. So she attached herself to Frodo basically. So as like the journey goes on, and like she will die.
Mm-hmm.
If
But she loves Aragorn so much that
yeah.
she wants to risk it.
Yeah.
And I think we did a horrible job explaining this, but you just have to watch it.
Yeah,
I know that probably made no sense to
yeah.
you.
There's also 12 hours of this movie that we're going to wrap up in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay.
He'd be my least favorite.
Yeah, we've never talked about that. I'm very surprised by that one,
Yeah.
considering all of the terrible characters that are in this movie.
That's just the first one that came to my mind, I guess.
Okay, that's fine.
I think I know who yours is.
My least favorite?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I might surprise you. I'm not
Oh.
going to say who's my usual least favorite.
Oh, okay.
Frodo.
Yeah.
I don't like Frodo at all.
Is Frodo or Boromir?
Actually, you know who I dislike even more than Boromir is his dad.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's who I was going to go with this
Okay.
time. I will say that Frodo is probably my second least favorite character. Because Frodo is a bad friend. And I don't like how he treats Sam. Sam is a very good and very loyal friend, and you should not treat your friends like Frodo treats Sam.
Frodo was dealing with a lot, though.
I
too.
know. He had the ring over him.
He had a lot. He was carrying a lot of weight and baggage, you know?
Well, yes. And I understand that. And as soon as he gets the ring taken off him, and at the beginning of the movie when he doesn't have the ring on him, he is a good friend to Sam.
Yeah.
Like he is, and he really cares about him. It is the ring that is like altering who he is, but it's still it's a hard watch.
Yeah.
As someone that loves Sam so much.
Yeah.
I think Sam is such a good friend and such a loyal person, and that's not my favorite character though. My favorite
Who's
character.
Your favorite? Oh, I know. Of course I know who your favorite is. Should I say it?
You can say it.
Gandalf.
It's Gandalf?
Yeah.
I love Gandalf so much.
He's my second for sure.
I prefer Gandalf the Grey over Gandalf the White, but I'll take either.
That's another reason I think I like the first movie more, is because Gandalf the Grey's in it.
Yeah, Gandalf the Grey is better than Gandalf the White, but there are things that Gandalf the White does that Gandalf the Grey could not do.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Gandalf. Gandalf is the reason I watch these movies.
Gandalf White can just emit light.
He just has so much light.
Yeah. He's blinding.
He just turns his staff on and then blinds
And he
everybody.
has a white horse.
He does like
And he doesn't ride on a saddle.
No.
Which I don't know
how he does it.
Yeah.
He just floats on top.
I guess so.
He doesn't even have to. It's fine.
Quiz. I don't remember it, but do you remember the horse's name?
No.
Okay.
It might come to me though.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because the horse does have a name.
Mm-hmm.
Because he calls the horse by the name when. Nope, I'm not gonna remember it. I don't think. But Gandalf is, I think, the best character in Lord of the Rings. There's no match for him. I have like a lineup of characters, but he's like way up here, and then everybody else is like down here. But I would say my second favorite character is Gimli.
Oh, yes.
I love Gimli.
Yes. He's in my top 5. For sure.
Yeah. But Gandalf is, he's just very wise, and he's also a really good friend to like all the hobbits, and he just really cares about Frodo and Sam, and I really like that.
Yeah.
And then Gandalf takes charge.
He is like the guy in charge, I do feel like.
Yes, he's in charge, and he's in charge of the plan, and they could not do that without him.
Everyone looks to Gandalf for answers.
And I think one of the hardest watches, and this is saying that it's still hard to watch knowing that the second movie is going to come. But when he when you think that he's gone, that is one of the saddest parts to watch. Mm-hmm. Because that is also when the Fellowship breaks apart. Because Gandalf is gone, and then after that, everything breaks apart. Like nothing, like it all goes downhill from there. Mm-hmm. And it's just one of the hardest things because you think Gandalf is gone forever.
I remember watching this for the first time with you, though. You're like, oh my gosh, is he really dead?
Yeah, because he was instantly my favorite character when he came on. And I was like, I don't know if I can watch these movies knowing that he's not going to be in the rest of them.
Right.
And I'm like, I swear I seen him more. This was not enough. I thought he was on all of the covers of the movie.
So he dies in the first one.
They think he does, yeah.
They think he does. Well, he technically kind of does die, but then comes back as Gandalf the White.
Yes. Yeah, he does die. He goes through time, and then time is not the same. Mm-hmm. And then I came back.
Yep.
Because he wasn't done. He had to go help them.
He did.
Yeah. Oh, Gandalf. Okay, now let's get into Disney.
Let's do it.
We'll finish this off by making this Disney. Hopefully you've made it through. If you haven't, that's okay. We love Lord of the Rings, so we'll be back next week, and we won't be talking about Lord of the Rings. So we're going to talk about if Disney owned Lord of the Rings. What would it look like being featured in a park? You can go full land if you want. You can go just like a feature. What do you think Disney could do if they owned Lord of the Rings?
Well, one,
in the parks.
I did just find out, like just before this, that Universal owns it, right?
Yes, this is Universal movie.
And it's an absolute tragedy that they have done nothing in the parks with it. It really is. It's crazy.
It is, yeah.
It blows my mind that they have not done anything.
Yeah, the only thing that I know of is that they have a sign that's in like the Lord of the Rings writing.
That's
and
amazing.
I think it says like "Let the adventure begin" or something like that. And I'm pretty sure it's when you're going into Islands of Adventure, which that's the only thing that's featured. There's not even a meet and greet.
How dumb, man! How dumb. So, anyways,
this is a huge franchise, right?
You've let the world down.
It's extreme, but I don't think
Disney. You need to buy it. But if Disney were to do a world, I'm trying to think. It would have to include the Shire in some way.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think that has to be the whole part or section.
Yeah.
But that's like one of the most iconic.
Yeah.
Areas of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe. Have a ride that's like part of Mordor, like the volcano. What's the volcano called?
Yeah, Mount Doom.
Mount Doom.
Yeah.
So like a ride maybe that goes through there, or like like an Everest type thing.
Okay.
But that like Mount Doom would be, I think, the focal point of the park.
You know what I just thought of?
What?
What if it's like a flight of passage type thing, but you're riding on eagles.
Ooh.
And
Well,
you're
yeah.
like going through, because the eagles are all around. They're not just in one spot, and they're like only like there's something about it in the books, and I haven't read all of the books, but the eagles come like when they know who's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Like they come to assist who's going to win.
Yeah.
Um so like you know like you're on an eagle, so you're like on the winning team, so you're gonna like kind of go through battle with
Yeah.
the eagles, but like flight of passage style. So because that would be like a very easy like how to bring you into all of Middle Earth and all of the great battle scenes, but because like I don't see
Yeah.
how they would do that on like a roller coaster or something, but I
Right.
could see how they could do it that style.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I could see that.
yeah, I'm getting
Yeah.
chills.
There's a lot of very iconic scenery in like the Minas Tirith
Oh yeah,
area
yeah.
or the Helm's Deep
Mm-hmm.
wall, or you know what I mean? Like there's just a lot
You
of
could easily make an entire park out of Lord of the Rings.
easily.
I would think if Disney did it, I think 100% there would be the Shire that you're walking through.
Mm-hmm.
I think like in the Shire area, there would be like a restaurant or a quick service, obviously, because that's the only thing the hobbits like to do is eat.
Yeah.
So there would be like really good food in there.
It'd probably be like a pub style thing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking like there would be like potatoes. Like potatoes, obviously, maybe like some stew. There would be a bar in there for sure because the hobbits love to drink.
Yep.
Like there would be that whole area in there, and it would be like, I mean, you can go to like New Zealand and go towards the Hobbit area, but it would be at Disney.
Yeah.
So it would be like that part in the area would be like all where you're eating. And I think like you'd have your eagle ride. That's like the only ride I can think of that would be that. And then I feel like if they were to feature something like this would be the centerpiece, like the castle, like the, you know, like that area, I think it would be Rivendell.
Rivendell. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. There's
Like,
some really cool stuff in there.
yeah, that's what because I don't think it would be.
That's where the elves live, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think it would be Minas Tirith.
No.
It definitely wouldn't be.
Rivendell's cool though. Yeah,
it wouldn't be Mordor.
Or the elf.
No one wants to go to Mordor.
The elves that they visit in that like enchanted forest.
Yeah, yeah. Like with the winding staircase, like that going up.
Yep.
It would be
You really
something.
could do a whole park.
Yeah.
Very easily. Would Disney do a whole park on it? I don't know.
I don't think so. That's why I think you could easily do like a area of a land kind of like a Pandora. But like how that is a part of Animal Kingdom. Lord of the Rings coming to Animal Kingdom. I could see it.
Yeah.
It's very outdoorsy.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But I think that the Shire and then Rivendell would go together really well because of like the fall nature theme. Like,
Yeah.
I think you would be able to cohesively like go from the Shire to Rivendell.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. And then I think you'd have to have a meet and greet. So who are you putting in the meet and greet?
Gandalf, of course.
Gandalf. So I think you could do Gandalf would be the big meet and greet. You'd have, and then I think maybe like some woodland elves because that can be basically anybody. Like, and it would be cool to just, hold on. The woodland elves are just walking around, you know,
Oh, yeah,
like just walking characters
yeah.
just to bring the ambiance.
Yep.
I think that would be the best types of meet and greets. But I think that would be it for, and then can you imagine the merchandise?
Yep.
I would love it.
Oh, for sure.
So I think that's what Disney could do if Disney owned it.
Yep. I would
And
agree.
you know, I
They would
think
kill it.
Universal
Of
could
course
do
they
it
would kill
too, but they haven't. So
Yeah. Yeah. I love it.
yeah, that's it. That's it for our Lord of the Rings, but make it a little bit Disney.
Yeah. They're at the end.
Yeah, at the end. So let us know your favorite characters or if you like this movie or if you want to watch it afterwards.
Or if this inspired you to watch them.
Yeah, if it did, please let us know that, because that is, I think, one of my favorite things to do is tell people to go watch Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So, because honestly, it changed my movie watching experience. So,
Yep.
thank you for watching with me, introducing me to my new favorite movies.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Very welcome. Thank you for listening, everyone. You can listen to us anywhere you find podcasts. Watch us on YouTube, like and subscribe.
And all those things.
Yep, all of them.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.